Ooh. I have just diffused my hair and look how big it's gone. It's looking quite long as well. I'm really impressed. I'm going to do a really cozy fall autumn day. I haven't actually bought a book in ages, and I know it seems like I read books all the time and like I'm always like, I did buy a book on my Kindle, but an actual physical book I haven't actually bought in such a long time, like even probably in the summer, I think, before the summer. I don't know, I can't actually remember when I physically bought a book, so I'm actually going to do that with you and get some books from the shops. I want to try and go to the works as well because I'm on the hunt for the Elsie Silver Gold Rush collection, and I'm just gonna put it all in this vlog because it's gonna be an autumn day, book shopping, all the cozy vibes. Let's do it. I am so excited. Let's go book shopping. I finally parked the car. I've been driving around pretty much. I know like where I've come is got like a really good like free parking spot, and I'm always determined to get a space there because your gal wants to spend more money on books than for parking. Anyway, I am going to head into the Waterstones. I have put a book by and I have got an email that it is in. So hopefully, let me just check actually. But I'm gonna have a little mooch. Onyx Storm with me. I'm probably about 60% of the way through. That's pushing it really, isn't it? And just live my best life today in Waterstones and hopefully buy some books that are on my list. Guys, I did it. I finished this last night. I just have to talk about my thoughts. I filmed just like a load of TikToks this morning because I have been left with so many questions. I feel like I just need to talk about it because I have honestly read it for the last 3 weeks. It's taken me so long to read. But last night, like yesterday afternoon, I sat down for like most of the day and read 3/4 of it. Yeah, I probably was on like chapter 30 and I just read the rest of it. Like honestly, the first half of this book I was like, oh god, all right guys, like where are we going? The second half, I was left like a bit like confused, and then I just actually just can't believe where this book went. And honestly, what I would say is this series is probably one of the best series I have ever read. I fear I've actually read my favourite books ever. If you're not usually a fantasy person, I think I've said this every time, like I would say this is definitely a step up. Like this was very fantasy, this one. Like there's still very strong themes of like love, and that's the thing that's pushing it through. But guys, I know I'm probably so late and you might have read it already, but the end of this book I was just like, what? And then went on to TikTok, which is why I filmed some TikToks, because it made sense of it for me and it asks some of the questions and I was like, oh. So yeah, I am obsessed. I did get some books that I will show you. However, I still need to go to the works, and I'm planning to go to the works at some point this week so that then I will sit down and film the full haul, because boy did I get some good books and I'm so excited about them. And like one of them was like a little bit rogue for me. So yeah. Okay, so it's the release date of the gorgeous box set from Elsie Silver, so I'm going to try my absolute best to go around the works and find one, because I know these are really difficult to find, and I've been seeing things of like different launch dates, so I don't even know if it's going to be there, but fingers crossed I'm going to head in there today, do a little mooch in the works, see what else I can get. There's also an independent bookshop where I'm going, so I might have a little mooch around there as well. And then I will show you everything that I have bought. Oh my god! I've just got into my new little lounge pyjama set. They're a little bit too big. Lounge set. I don't know if anybody else saw, but in the month of October they give away they donate to breast cancer, and they always do like an offer on their website for pink underwear. My friend Liv influenced me and was like, go on Lounge and get your free set. I've got my free set of underwear, and then I've got this little cute pyjama set. There's kind of I think it's supposed to be like a lounge, houseware, but you also can sleep in it. It is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm wearing it, so anyway. We shall resume with our big book haul. I had a really nice afternoon looking around the independent bookstore, going into the works. There was so much in particular in the works, which I'm kind of frustrated that I went to the works last, because you'll see some of the books that I did choose, but I found them in the works for cheaper. Let's start off with Waterstones. So they actually did have double points in Waterstones this weekend, so I would definitely say if you don't, which you probably already do, have a Waterstones card, 100% get one. If you've bought a certain amount of books, you get a free book, or you get a £10 voucher to that book. As you guys know, I am in a little bit of a fantasy bubble after reading Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm, all of that. I have just really enjoyed fantasy. Your girl picked up the first book she picked up, which, if you know why I've picked this up, then if you've read this book, you'll know why I've picked it up. This, the cover drew me in, and I have been seeing this all on BookTok, and this is Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and it's Garber? Is that how you say it? Pretty. And I've seen this book, but I've not seen this cover, so I don't know if this is a new cover, if they've changed it, or I've just got the wrong thing, but there's a reason I picked this up. The reason I picked this up is not because of the plot, but because one of the characters' names is Donatella. What? I honestly, as a child, you know when you go round a shop and you see the little stands that have key rings with people's names on, I have been deprived. No, they've never said Donatella, so whenever I've gone to Italy to stay with my family, I've always bought something that says Donatella on it, because nothing ever says it, but they're called Donatella in this book, and I think they refer to her as Tella, but her full name is Donatella. So I'm now giving myself that nickname. I've never had Tella as my nickname, but now it is. I'm over the moon. I'm so excited. I like the fact that it's kind of short. It's not too intimidating as another fantasy book, and I believe this is the first book in the series. Yeah, and this author has also wrote Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I've heard really great things about that, but they didn't have a character called Donatella. This one does. So this was the first one I got. I don't know when I'm gonna read it on my TBR. It's kind of magic, mystery, adventure is what I kind of got from it, but I mean, I was just swayed with the character name. So then next from Waterstones, you guys know this is gonna be so obvious. I'm so happy. You guys know I've been wanting to get my hands on this for so long, and they have just released the paperback. And I think the reason I didn't pick it up when I saw it originally was because it was a hardback. It was because it was a hardback, and I do think I will live to regret that I didn't pick it up just off the basis I think I will love this book. When I saw the hardback, it was actually a signed copy, so I did make a mistake there. But it's just the hardbacks, I was just like, oh, it's so inconvenient, and actually, I think this is going to be a great read. This, in fact, was the one that I saw in the works for half the price, with also a sprayed edge. So if you do want a sprayed edge of this book, go to the works, because you can get it half price. But we got it from Waterstones, and I enjoyed the experience. And I was also kind of pleasantly surprised because I didn't know that it was going to be a paperback when I picked it up. So yeah, these were the ones that I got from Waterstones. Very happy with these. If you didn't know what this is, I think she's like an ice skater. Partners, I believe, but I've heard nothing but brilliant things, and I can't wait to read it. So that's Waterstones. Then I went into the independent bookshop, and that was just really cute. Like, they had so many little offers in there, and if your town does have a independent bookstore, I would say try and go in there if you can. As much as I love Waterstones and I love the works, we got to support the high street, guys, and that is what I did. Thank you for it literally says thank you for shopping locally. There we go. So the book that I was going to pick up was actually My Friends by Frederick Bachman, because again, I've been seeing that absolutely everywhere and everybody's told me that I'm gonna love it. But again, the thing that put me off it was the fact it was a hardback. So I don't know whether to get it on the Kindle, and then if I like it, get the hardback as like a beautiful, pristine copy. So yeah, there was something stopping me from getting it. However, this book I saw literally just as I was about to leave, and I don't know why. I think I'm maybe just a bit of like mood reading, because it just felt really autumny, and I've heard really great things about this author, and I think this could be my next read. And it has 20% off. I mean, it was just rude not to. This is People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young. And I've heard people read her book called Out on a Limb, and I've heard great things about that. I haven't managed to read that yet, but yeah, I've heard great things about that. And the girl has curly hair, so again, we were swayed, but it just looked really autumnal and just really, really cute. Just looked really cute, autumnal, small town romance, which I think maybe is exactly what I need after reading Onyx Storm. So yeah, and it was 20% off. Everything in the store was actually 20% off. So I might go back there and get Frederick Bachman if I'm still thinking about it. Good amount, love it. Next, we got, now you guys know, we got what we wanted. We went in, the works delivered. I got it! I have been wanting this set for so long. Like, I think the whole point of me doing this video was for me to go and buy this set. I've heard like mixed things about this book series of Elsie Silver's, but I have all of her other books. I have her entire shrine right here, so it felt wrong almost to not collect these. And it is the full Gold Rush Ranch complete collection. So sorry, my husband called me. What I was saying was the works seriously delivered, because I have been wanting this for so long. Like I said, it's honestly, I've got all of her books, so it kind of felt wrong too. It was £28, which I was imagining it to be about £25, which isn't far off 28, but I don't know why when she said 28, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm here and I want it, so it's 28. But it does say it would be 40. So, you know, I am getting 4 books. So I don't know why. I think it's just purely off the basis I'm used to spending £3 in the works. So I was just being greedy. I'm opening it. I don't know where to put it. These are all the books that I got, and I'm just so excited about it. I feel like I've now got like a great list I can pop together and yeah, get through some other books, and that was the perfect thing to get me out of my slump of Onyx Storm that I feel like I've just got in. what a treat, what a treat. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and coming along this video with me. Please let me know if there's any book or reading vlogs that you'd like to see, and stay tuned guys, because I do have a epic Christmas giveaway coming, so I'll let you know in the next video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for another one. Bye.